Hey everybody, thanks for tuning into this week's episode of First Time Home Buying with Brian. This week I wanted to cover a topic that I've gotten a bunch of questions on here in the last week or two, and that's PMI, or mortgage insurance. What is it? What does it do? Do I have to have it? So what PMI is, or mortgage insurance is protection for the lender against default of a loan. Depending on which program you go with. So if you go with a conventional program, it's actually referred to as PMI, private mortgage insurance. If you're going with a government program like FHA or USDA, it's just referred to at that point as MI, or mortgage insurance. And there are different rates, just like an interest rate, depending on your credit score and loan and where it's located. And what it is, it's all based on the risk of the loan. So your interest or your PMI rate, if you put less down, is going to be a little bit higher than it is if you put more money down. Now, there are ways to avoid PMI, and that's with a conventional program. If you put 20% down, you're able to not have to pay mortgage insurance monthly. Now, say you don't have 20% down, like most of us don't. It's a completely different generation now than it was 30, 40 years ago when your parents were buying their first house and they put 20% down. That's just kind of how it was. Nowadays, say you got 5, 10% down, doing a conventional loan, your mortgage insurance will start from day one there. But now here's the benefit of doing like a conventional program at this point is once you get to the equity position of 20%, whether that be through the appreciation of the neighborhood. So as the houses in the neighborhood value goes up and your house value goes up, you are moving closer and closer to that 20% equity position. So it can be, just from appreciation. It can be a combination of appreciation and just the payments that you're making, your principal on your home loan is going down. You can ask your servicer at that point to take a look at it and remove that mortgage insurance, which is going to save you quite a bit of money each month. Now, as far as the government programs go, it's a little bit different. That mortgage insurance does stay on the loan for the course of the loan. So if you have a 30-year loan, you'll have mortgage insurance for 30 years. Now, here's a caveat on that. I actually just learned about this guideline within the last year and a half, 2 years. With an FHA loan, if you put 10% down, it turns into almost like a conventional loan. Your mortgage insurance does come off. So if you're able to do 10% down, I would recommend it, just for that simple fact is at that point your mortgage insurance comes off. It's going to save you quite a bit of money each month. Now, as far as how it works, when we underwrite your loans, whether it be conventional or FHA or USDA or any of the government programs, once we get the underwriting complete, it's at that point with conventional that it goes to one of these third-party private mortgage insurance companies. They make sure that the loan was underwritten properly and everything looks good, and they give us the thumbs up to close the loan. Now, with the government programs, very similar. The USDA program actually goes to the state USDA office, which is in Temple, Texas, and they will underwrite it for the USDA mortgage insurance. Now, with FHA, it's a little bit different. The loan closes, and after closing, it's shipped to HUD to underwrite to make sure that everything looked good there. And at that point, they issue, your mortgage insurance is in where it needs to be. So at that point, they say, all right, we're good to go. But as always, if you guys have any additional questions or would like any additional detail on mortgage insurance or PMI, how it works, how it can affect your payment, feel free to give me a shout, give me a call, shoot me a text, send me an email. You can always post a question right here on Facebook as well. I'll be more than happy to help any way I can. Like I said, my goal this year is to get as many of y'all into homes. So until next week, y'all have a wonderful rest of your week, and we'll talk to you very soon. Have a good one. Bye now.